This game is still in early development, some features may not work as expected, and errors are expected to occur. Don't worry about that, we all know that. Right, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Wild Shotgun of Horror. This game is Aperture, and I know absolutely nothing about it. Apart from the fact that when it started up, it was all the menus in a foreign language that I couldn't understand. I got really scared and I thought I wouldn't be able to play the game. You're still playing with that camera? Is that fun to you? Well then, look at... oh. It's gone. What do you mean it's black? Give it to me. You forgot to take off the cap. Oh wow, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I think this is a horror game. I could be completely mistaken and downloaded something that's not a horror game, but... the music is very loud. Oh, this is just gorgeous. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, sorry, I just wanted to adjust the volume a little bit because, like I said, that music was very loud, so I just put the music down a tiny bit. All of these drawers are locked. I own nothing, apparently. Ah, I sincerely hope there's nothing really, really important written, here. Because I am, like I say, I am not going to be able to understand what it is. Let me see if I can change the subtitles. Right, okay, I may have fixed the problem. Oh, it's not going to tell me. Oh. You get it once and you don't get it again, apparently. Okay, can I... Hang on a minute. I seem to have lost the ability to do things with my hands. What is wrong with these weird meaty mitts I've got stuck on the end of my limbs? Give me a moment. There's no control set up. And it's back. Oh gosh. Is this a bug or is this just me being a complete moron? I'd say they're about equally likely at the minute. Oh, hooray! We got the door open. I'm not entirely sure how we got the door open, but we did manage. Right. Sorry about that. I don't mean to be incompetent. I just kind of am. Right. It's nice architecture, if a bit narrow. Right. It's locked. Oh. It's just a pair of shoes, Phil. Calm down. 2 pairs of shoes. Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh, not another PT game. Please don't say this is another PT game. I'm so sick of the PT format. Like, there's nothing wrong with the PT format, and it can at times be very effective. Very fancy, like it very much. Is there anything in the back? Nope. Oh, quick setup. Includes camera, battery charger, and a memory card. Please charge the battery for at least 2 hours before using for the first time. Please read the instructions fully before use. I have nothing against the memory card. A very big memory card. Absolutely enormous. Very well rendered memory card, I must say. Excellent. Oh, right, let's put that back there. And I have a clock. Excellent. Can I read the date this time? Oh, right, okay, it's February of 2018. Okay, it's a little while ago. No, I've absolutely nothing against the PT horror format. Oh, I picked up the memory card. But I don't know, I just think it's been done to death at this point. Like, there's very little you can do with it beyond what it inherently is. And I just worry that too many games sort of overly rely on it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm always willing to be proven wrong. I'm always up to be proven wrong. And if this game can prove me wrong, I will be very, very pleased. What's in here? Another bedroom. Either that, or it's just some kind of cigar box. Oh. That shows where my brain goes. What was I talking about? Oh yes, alternatively, another alternative explanation is it's not a PT style game at all, and in reality it's just a matter of a landlord who is very unimaginative about his system of interior design. What's that? I'm not sure. It's like some sort of a bookcase or something. There's something left in the stairwell. Very naughty. Aha! Camera! Ah, fancy looking thing. It's actually a pretty decent one. If only you were looking through one right now, it might actually seem vaguely professional. What's this? I'm assuming this is a battery. I can only assume that it is. Yes, I seem to have a camera, memory card and a battery now. Camera not available. I've got the camera. I've got the camera with me. Apparently I don't have the camera with me. Unless there's some sort of inventory system that I'm supposed to be using, but I don't think there is. Well, I can't go downstairs, so I must be able to interact with this. Oh dear, I'm being dumb again, aren't I? I have got the camera. Do I go back upstairs, perhaps? So then I can assume the date hasn't changed. Press T to skip puzzle. Oh, it's a puzzle. Right, that explains why I'm failing miserably then, because I'm dumb. No, I do not want to skip the puzzle. Thank you very much. I am more than happy to carry on. I'm wondering, there was a charger in this room. I didn't see a charger in the other room. If I could only get back in this room... I'm not going to skip the puzzle, because the people on the internet will not forgive me if I skip the puzzle. I think what I need to do is to get back into that middle room, and I can't open any doors. This is... Yes, as the game said at the beginning, early access game, do not expect it to be perfect. I'm sure in the end these doors will open properly. At the minute they're not opening at all. Okay, now the door's opening again. Yes, I'm not going to say anything. It's early access, you know the drill. Shush. Battery charger. See, I'm not an idiot. I'm a big smarty face. Okay, can I... Oh, excellent. It's all charged. Oh wait, it's charging? No. Then, I mean, that book said, wait 2 hours. I ain't sitting around here for 2 hours. I got stuff to do. I doubt it'll let me interact with the tripod now because the camera's upstairs and the battery's rather the battery's upstairs and the camera's downstairs. Oh. Oh, the time on the clock is different. It's 2 hours later here. I didn't take that with me. How do I maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Hooray! I didn't need to skip the puzzle because I has big brain. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying. All I know is that these are locked. What's this? My grades really suck. I must keep anyone from seeing it. No, you and me too both. You and me too both. You and me. You and me both. I know I say this a lot, but I cannot speak to save my life today. I don't know what is wrong with me. My face is broken, as you have probably already been made fully aware of. If you've ever watched a video of mine, you'll notice that my entire existence is broken. Oh, so I can't go through this? It's like a frozen waterfall or something. This is a bit weird. Oh, we get another horror elements? I hope so. Whoa. Whoa. Most mysterious. Oh, it's like an interrogation room, and there are my grades on the table. I see the thimble-ism. That was very quick. I didn't quite get the opportunity to see that. I saw it started with the word yes. Rather, I saw the word Y and grades, and I think change, or maybe charge. Maybe it was, why did you change your grades? I don't know. Mysterious. So this is presumably a relatively young child. Okay, that's a hand. Oh gosh, what is this? It's gone. It's a slightly cheap jump scare, and I should not have been scared by it. I'm better than that. But never mind. Let's just get on with life, shall we? No, go back through the front door again. Anything in the interrogation room? No, it's completely dark. I do want to know what's on the other side of here. I'm assuming that's my parents' room, perhaps? Because this is my room and that's some sort of living room kitchen thing. Oh. I see. You want me to turn around. I know I said I want to look in there, but frankly now I don't. I'd be more than happy not looking in there. We can't let our kid just do what he wants. His grades are getting worse. That's because you're pushing him and the semester has just started. Didn't you hear what the teacher said? The assessment test is still years away. So you don't think he has to start studying now? He's just like you. Keep doing those boring things. Why does anyone need that much time for photography? Everyone knows how to take a photograph. What does having a secure job make you superficial? I work so hard for the family, all I ask from you is not to spoil our kid, and you're saying I'm superficial? Wait for a second. Jump scare! Oh. I called it and it still scared me. Oh dear, right, let's see what's over here in this mess first. Oh dear. Accept mother's love. That's not a phrase I thought I was going to be reading today. Accept father's love. Interesting. So do I want to continue to pursue what I am assuming is my inherited passion of photography from my father and not remain as academically minded, or do I instead want to follow my mother's path and abandon photography and dedicate myself to academia? Well, I mean, it's a very difficult choice. You know, people face this choice all the time in their lives, particularly when they're relatively young. And, I mean, security, passion, high likelihood of success, lower likelihood of success, possibly very boring and not very fulfilling, possibly very exciting and fulfilling, possibly a dreary office, possibly wondrous vistas. I mean, I'm going to do both, obviously, but, well, I always say, not to be clichéic, but chase your dreams, if I can even speak. So, let's see what happens if we go this way, in the Toyota Prius, which I'm slightly against in the first place, but we'll ignore that, I'm glossing over that. You can't just do what you want. Your grades are getting worse. The semester has just started and the assessment test is still years away, or say nothing. Well, if we're going off what I would have done back in the day, I would have said nothing. So you're saying you can study later? Are you that smart? I didn't say anything! My greatest memories are the times that I took pictures with you. How about you? Are you that good at photography? You hate what I'm doing, so you're hating. I can't even word that sentence out, so I'm going to go with this one. Try to appease. So now it's my fault. Oh, parents. What a waste of money, and now you're talking back to me. You say the thing on the right, you are dead. You're going to get kicked out of that car. No one will listen to your excuses when you start working. Things won't get better if you keep telling me the same things Mum has already told you. You're right. But am I not your excuse not doing what you really want to do? You have a bit of psychology on you. Sort of mind way things. I don't know. I sacrificed my dream career, now I'm stuck in this family. Oh, lovely. Sheesh. Well, that was, oh, the menu's a hospital corridor. Oh, I'm supposed to be recovering from the accident then. Oh, curious. Can I go in any of these doors? No, I don't think so. I'll tell you what, this reminds me slightly more of the back of the ambulance, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, is it going to restart? It's not black, it's all white. Hence why I'm bathed in a very unflattering light on camera. Get that lens cap off. This is still gorgeous. Like, I want to preface that. This is really gorgeous. The music's nice too. How curious. Oh well, there you are. That's the game. I'm still curious to see if the mother ending would differ. I'll run through the game again really quickly. Obviously, you won't have to watch it, but watch through the game again, and we'll see how things differ. Oh, it's so cold in here today, and I have a weird collar on. Yes, I know. Calm down. Shut up. I want to play the game. Okie dokie, so we're back now. Oh, that took longer than slightly expected. Numerous things came up. Okay. Back to the table to study. What? Is that not the right answer? Did I do something wrong? What are these words? I did set the... Yeah, I have set it back to English. I don't know what it's saying in that subtitle. I don't know, maybe somebody in the comments can translate for me, but apparently you can't. Okay, so in that case we'll try being sassy. We'll try being a snotty little brat in this scenario, and we'll see what happens instead. We'll see if anything more fun happens. You can't just do what you want. Your grades are getting even worse. The semester is started and the assessment test is still years away. You're saying you can just study later? Do you think you're really that smart? How about you? Are you that good at photography? You hate what I'm doing, so I hate what you're doing. So, oh, he doesn't say anything different. Oh, come on. It's the exact same thing. So that's not fair. Yeah, I am talking back. Say something different now, please. Oh, shut up. just gonna keep sassing you until you shush.
你跟你妈都因为你们，我当初被迫放弃梦想，从此困在这个家。
Well, don't blame the kid for that. I mean, honestly, don't blame your kid that you're the one who got married. Honestly, if you don't want to get married and don't want to have a family, then don't do it. Don't do it and then blame the children. They didn't make the decision, did they? Honestly, I think it's absolutely disgraceful when parents do that. Their children had absolutely no say in the choice whatsoever, and yet they still decide that it's absolutely their right to say whatever they want, just because they made it. But anyway, right. That's the end of the game. Presumably then the actual story is that you do accept father's love, which I must say has some really negative connotations if you say it out of context on the internet. But never mind. That's the game. I quite liked it. It's very beautiful. Obviously a couple of bugs, but as I said before, early access, forgive it for that. That's very enjoyable. I really like that. A very interesting story, a very real story. You know, I hate the words like real and relatable, but yeah, I think it's a story that a lot of people can definitely associate with. Certainly the very ending, not just the being torn between two like diametric forces, but also just choosing between passion and security as well is a big choice that loads of people make. So I really enjoyed that. Let's get on to the next game. Okay, Tender. The only thing I can remember about the description of this game is it apparently has something to do with a couple who are stranded somewhere, I think. That's all I know, so let's get on with it. In 1991, a young Floridan couple goes missing while hiking. After weeks of intense searching, an individual living near the hiker's missing area was the only suspect. The individual was interrogated and his home searched, but no clues to the disappearance of the hikers were ever found. So he was released. Until this day, no further information is known of the missing hikers. Oh, sheesh, that hurt my voice more than my Louis Armstrong impression, and that hurts a lot. Oh, press tab to view the tasks. Right, I apologize for nabbing a horse. That hurt me more than I was expecting it would. Ow. And it's probably going to turn out that in the recording it was practically inaudible. Oh, right. A short story, right. Sorry about that. The reason I was so scared is it took literally forever for that loading screen to pass. Okay, right, never mind that. I'm very hungry. I should go to the kitchen and start preparing dinner. Alright. If you insist. A chest. Am I the only person that thinks that looks like a person in a wingsuit going like this? Is that just me? Is that just me that's seeing that? Oh, a little teddy bear. Can I interact with the teddy bear? Oh, squeaky, squeaky. Oh, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's all over again. There's an ashtray and a key. Can I have the key? No, seemingly not. There's some moonshine. Driven for a baggage of joy, moonshine and flowers. Anyone know what I'm on about? Probably not. Some breadsticks. Some misshapen Toblerones. Witch's cauldron. I need to look for my lighter and light the stove. I don't know where they were hiking, but they're clearly hiking somewhere very in the sticks, or whatever the phrase is. Excellent. What does it say? Add corn to the cauldron. There's the corn. Knives, plates, cups, saucers. The Holy Grail, apparently. Apples. Tomato. Tomato. You say potato, and I say potato. Right, sorry, I'll stop referencing old songs and I'll actually get on with playing the game. What's going on? Am I good here? I can indeed. Is there some corn? Ah, some corn. They look more like grenades, if I'm honest, but never mind. Oh, apparently just the one. Apparently I'm very skinny. I don't eat very much. Some corn. I added corn to the cauldron. What do I do now? Add a carrot. That was a tomato. Does it say what these? I'm assuming these are actually kindlings, not pieces of Toblerone. Any carrots outside? Stick carrots in the cauldron. Sorry, now I'm making a reference to the name of a cat. Sorry, I'll sorry, I know that reference was terrible, but it weren't that bad, woman. Sheesh. Hello, would you like a wash? Sorry, I'll start taking it a bit more seriously. Carrots. I'll have a carrot, please. Thank you. I don't have a carrot. I has carrot. Can I go in here? Oh no. This is locked. That's a droopy tree. I'm going to chop someone's head off with that axe, or is my head going to get chopped off with that axe? Who knows? Sorry. Who knows? I go upstairs, perhaps? Nice little house, I must say. Very rustic aesthetic. I don't know why I said that, because I think personally I prefer modern architecture, but we'll get on. We'll never mind that. Add a tomato. Add some salt. Like I say, I'm a regular Gordon Ramsay. I need to grab some meat from the upstairs room and to the cauldron. I left the key in my bedroom. I know. I saw it. Why am I slightly afraid I know what the source of this meat is? I has the key. Allow me to go and insert it into the hole and twist it around. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I'll stop making terrible sex jokes and references and get on with the game. You can't get me twice. You can't get me twice with the same thing. Don't work that way. Oh, I was completely right about the source of the meat. A barn key. Barn key, fantastic. Mr. Carvin? Mr. Craven? Maybe that's a reference to something as well. There's the fridge. There's some meat in the fridge. Oh gosh. Do I want to finish the stew or do I want to go in the barn? Hi. You do not look very happy. I'm also wondering, is your dress meant to look like that or not? Is it like a rose pattern dress? Or is it covered in blood? Because both, frankly, are not good. One describes bad luck, one describes bad taste. Shouldn't really say that considering I've got a rose jacket, but never mind. I'll leave that to one bit. That's one side of the idea. The hunger never ends. The things I have done disgust me. Thought of ending it has always crossed my mind. Will this be the day I call it quits? Or should I embrace my destiny? Ooh, this is the video of games about choices. So I can go back and make the stew and continue being a cannibal. Also, how did they not find evidence of that? That's the most obvious thing in the history of the universe. Did they not search the entire house? Or I can kill myself and stop it. How about option number 3? We go to the bottom of this crazy mountain that we're apparently living on, in this blood red location that we live. Stop living on top of the castle where the Castlevania castle is, because apparently I haven't said the word castle enough in this sentence. And we just get a nice cushy office job. Or working slot machines or something. Well, again, I'm going to do both. But from a purely moral perspective, I do not condone murder or cannibalism. And as such, I'm going to ensure that it doesn't happen again. I think. What is these? Protective goggles and a spirit level? What's this? Oh, it's one of them vicey things. Like, I can never remember the name of. Press E to end it. Okay, if you insist. Ugh. Ugh. That was a bit grislier than I expected it to be. Ending A. Yes, I'd like the main menu, please. But where's my mouse cursor gone? Ah, right. Okay. Okay. Well, again, we'll run through it again, and we'll see. What the other ending is. See, that time the loading screen went by instantly. What is? Oh, I don't know. Right. Time to make some stew. Make some stew. Make some stew. Need to get a lighter to cook up all the food. I'm gonna make something to eat. No, I'm gonna make someone to eat. I need a piece of corn. I've got some corn, it looks like a grenade, but I'm not blowing myself up, I'm just blowing up my morals. I need some carrots, they're out in the garden, where they have been growing, cause I'm eco-friendly. Hi, how's it going, ma'am? I know, it's terrible, isn't it? These inflation rates, these taxes, I know it'd be enough to make me cover myself in blood and run around random strange gardens screaming all night long too in the rain. I couldn't agree more, but frankly, lady, I'm just trying to cook some food, so if you don't mind, I'd just like to, you know, desecrate your body, if you don't mind, rather than listen to you scream all night. So if you would be so kind as to kindly keep your big flapping face that I'm about to eat quiet, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, I didn't get the key. I'm sorry, I apologise if it makes like I'm making a mockery of this game. I'm not, I actually really like it. It's got a very nice art style. Again, it's got a nice choice mechanic to it. You don't really want to do either. I like it when you're presented with these sorts of choices where you don't like either. It's got a couple of good scares in it. Admittedly, if the scares were a bit different, it would perhaps be slightly better. But, yes, hello, hi, how's it hanging? Oh, that's how it's hanging. Sorry. Right, let's get some meat. This is not a lot of meat. You're making a very small stew. Right, but no, I don't mean making a mockery of this game. This is what I do. I have to do something boring. I have to do something tedious. Walking through, doing the motions, and you know, I just act like an idiot in it. It's just how I roll. The smell of cooking flesh makes my mouth watery. I can't wait to take a bite. Dinner should be ready soon. What do I do in the time being? Dinner should be ready soon. Do I go back here a second? Oh, maybe I go to the barn and I get presented with the choice and then I go back and eat the dinner. Right. Yes, I know. I'm going to embrace my fate. I am an evil person and I'm going to continue doing evil things. What's here? Oh, that's the... Never mind what that is. Is there anything secret? I don't want this lantern is open. Dinner is done. Time to grab a plate and serve myself. Who rang the bell? Was it the ghost? I don't know. Dinner is served. Well, it's nearly served, isn't it? I get a plate. And have a me some din-dins. Colour and texture are perfect. Smell is intoxicating. I will savour every inch of it. It's so tender. I'm not even sure you picked that up either. Chances are you haven't heard half the things I've been saying, which is probably a good thing if I'm honest. Well, that was really good actually. I really like both of those. Both had a cute art style, both of them had a couple of good scares in them, and both of them, I didn't mean for this to happen, but they both ended up with similar endings in the sense that you've got two choices, neither of which you particularly want to take, but I really liked that. That was really good. Dealt with some grisly topics, literally, but I suppose that's the point of entertainment, isn't it? So, that was Tender and Aperture, I think it was called. As always, links to the games in the description if you want to play them, or if you want to support the developers, or you want to see what the other games the developers have made. Both of these developers have a lot of potential. I look forward to seeing what else they make. Thank you all very much for joining me this evening. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you very much for just being existent, and good night. What under the sun am I saying? Thank you for being existent.